Everyone sees the transformation, but few understand the psychological crucible that creates a Marine. What if I told you the hardest battles aren't fought with rifles, but within their own heads? Join us as we pull back the curtain on the profound mental challenges Marine recruits overcome, revealing the true strength that defines them. Day 1, straight chaos. You think you're ready because you watched some YouTube vids or hyped yourself up in the mirror. Nah, the second those bus doors open, it's like you just stepped into a different universe. Drill instructors go from 0 to 100 real quick, screaming, demanding, and not letting you breathe for even a second. And the sleep? Bro, it's gone. They weaponize sleep deprivation. You're running on 3, maybe 4 hours. At that point, your brain's like a phone stuck on 2% battery, laggy, overheating, just praying to make it through the day. You start forgetting easy stuff left from right, tying knots, even remembering your own locker combo. And that's the point. They want your mental defenses cracked wide open. And the identity thing? Wild, civilian you is deleted on sight. Hair, shaved, hoodie, and sneakers? Gone. Even your name gets replaced with recruit. You don't talk about me anymore. It's always this recruit. Imagine being erased and rebuilt at the same time. It's like a full factory reset. The echo chamber of doubt. The toughest hours aren't when they're yelling. It's when it gets quiet. Lights out, no phones, no TikTok, no music, no FaceTime. Just you and your thoughts. And trust me, those thoughts get loud. Homesickness hits heavy. You'll be lying there like, man, I'd give anything for mom's cooking or just scrolling mindlessly on the couch. Even the stuff you used to clown on back home suddenly feels like paradise. Then imposter syndrome pulls up. You start thinking, did I lie to myself? Am I really built for this? You watch other recruits crushing drills while you're low-key struggling, and it eats you alive. And it's not just about you. Failure here isn't like failing a test in school. It feels like if you slip, you drag down your entire squad. That weight of possibly letting your whole team down messes with your head big time. Breaking point or breakthrough. Some recruits tap out. They call it the cry of the wolf. It's when you say, I can't. And look, sometimes it's legit mental breakdown territory. But other times, it's a way out. The gamble is brutal. If you leave, you might never get another shot at becoming a Marine. That dream? Gone. But here's where it gets real. The ones who stick it out start leveling up mentally. They learn to embrace the suck. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, it's brutal. But instead of running from it, you lean in. You stop fighting the discomfort and start using it as fuel. That's the mental glow up. And in all that chaos, you find your people. The kid from across the country? The dude you thought you'd never vibe with? Suddenly, you're brothers. You share food, you share stories, you share pain. Those bonds? They're built different. That's when strangers turn into family. The mind's evolution. Over time, the idea of strength gets flipped. At first, it's all about push-ups, crunches, and running miles without collapsing. But then you realize true strength isn't about who's the buffest. It's about who can stay calm when everything's falling apart. The chaos doesn't stop. They just teach you how to think clearly in it. Your brain adapts. Stress becomes normal. You stop panicking when things go sideways. You start making decisions under pressure that your old self would have folded on instantly. And here's the trippy part, that mindset never leaves. Even after boot camp, Marines walk different, think different. You're hyper-alert scanning exits in restaurants, noticing things other people miss. Your brain basically gets permanently upgraded, but sometimes at a cost. Beyond the uniform, civilian life and lingering scars. Graduation day hits different. You finally wear the eagle, globe, and anchor. You've survived what felt impossible. The pride? Unreal. But the mental scars? They don't just vanish when the uniform comes off. Some Marines come back home and can't sleep right. Loud noises? Instant adrenaline rush. They're always on edge like their brain is still in boot camp mode. That hypervigilance is both a gift and a curse. It's pride mixed with pain. You did the thing most people couldn't even imagine, but you also carry invisible baggage. And most civilians? They'll never get it. They'll thank you for your service, but never see the internal battles you're still fighting. So here's the call: empathy. If you know a Marine or any veteran, remember, they're not just warriors. They're humans who went through a mental gauntlet just to earn the title. Respect the uniform, sure, but respect the unseen scars too. At the end of the day, Marine boot camp isn't just about breaking down bodies. It's about breaking and rebuilding minds. The journey is brutal, emotional, and life-changing. It creates resilience, but also leaves marks. And that's the untold story. The struggles nobody brags about, but every Marine carries forever. Because becoming one of the few, the proud, means surviving battles most people never even see.